Hello friend, welcome to our channel. If you are new to this channel, kindly like and subscribe to this channel for more inspiring videos on history behind an ordinary thing series. Today, we want to discuss about champagne, a bubbly journey through time. Champagne, with its effervescent allure and elegant charm, stands as a symbol of celebration and luxury. This iconic sparkling wine, born in the region bearing its name, has a history that's as rich and fascinating as its taste. This short exploration will take us on a journey through the origins, evolution, and cultural significance of champagne. Ancient beginnings. Champagne's history can be traced back to the times of ancient Rome when it was part of the Roman province of Gallia Belgica. The earliest evidence of wine production in the Champagne region dates back to the 5th century, thanks to the Romans' cultivation of vineyards. These early vineyards laid the foundation for what would become the world's most famous sparkling wine. However, it's important to note that the sparkling champagne we know today is a relatively recent innovation, and the transformation of still wine into a bubbly delight required several centuries of experimentation and refinement. The accidental discovery. The process of secondary fermentation, the key to producing sparkling wine, was initially a mystery to winemakers. Champagne's transformation from still to sparkling wine is often attributed to happy accidents and experimental winemaking practices. The Champagne region's challenging climate posed problems for local winemakers. The cold winters would often halt the fermentation process, only for it to resume in the spring. This would create carbon dioxide gas within the bottles, resulting in unexpected effervescence. This natural effervescence was initially seen as a flaw in the wine. One of the earliest references to sparkling champagne was made by the Benedictine monk Dom Perignon. Though often credited with the invention of champagne, his actual contribution was more in the realm of refining the winemaking process. He introduced important techniques for controlling the effervescence, including the use of thicker glass bottles and corks to prevent the bottles from exploding. His work helped champagne become more consistent in its sparkle and flavor. The Royal Affair. Champagne's sparkling wine production began to gain popularity in the late 17th century, and it was soon associated with royal courts. King Louis XIV of France was a great patron of champagne and enjoyed the sparkling wine's uniqueness. His support for champagne played a significant role in its rise to prominence. Champagne also found favor at the royal court of King Louis XV. His reign saw the birth of the first sparkling wine house, Ruinart, established in 1729. These royal endorsements gave champagne a touch of glamour and prestige. The Champagne Method. The development of the Champagne Method, also known as the traditional method or méthode champenoise, is a pivotal moment in the history of champagne. This method allowed winemakers to consistently produce sparkling wine with a controlled effervescence. The Champagne Method involves a second fermentation that occurs in the bottle, where a mixture of yeast and sugar is added to the still wine. The yeast consumes the sugar, producing carbon dioxide and alcohol, which are trapped in the bottle. This creates the characteristic bubbles of champagne. By the early 19th century, champagne was not only associated with royalty but had also gained international recognition as a wine of distinction. Its elegance and effervescence made it a favorite among European nobility and the aristocracy. Global appeal. The 19th century marked the beginning of champagne's international success. Champagne houses, such as Moet and Chandon, Veuve-Clicquot, and Pommery, began to export their wines around the world. This expansion of the market brought champagne to the attention of affluent connoisseurs worldwide. Champagne's international popularity was further boosted by the development of the modern champagne bottle. In the early 19th century, the famous French glassmaker André François introduced a thicker glass bottle that could withstand the pressure of the effervescent wine. This innovation allowed champagne to be transported safely over long distances, making it accessible to consumers beyond the borders of France. The pop of the cork. The unmistakable sound of a champagne cork popping is often associated with celebrations and festive moments. The popping cork is an integral part of the champagne experience, but it's more than just a symbol, it has a historical and practical significance. The practice of sealing champagne bottles with cork and wire cages, as we know it today, was developed to address the issue of exploding bottles. The thick glass bottles, combined with the pressure from the carbon dioxide, could be dangerous if not securely contained. The wire cage, known as the mousselet, was introduced to hold the cork firmly in place. Cork quality also played a crucial role in preserving the wine's carbonation. Early champagne corks were prone to breakage, which would release the pressure and lead to flat champagne. It was only after significant improvements in cork production that this issue was resolved. The influence of innovation. Champagne's rise to prominence was closely linked to innovations in winemaking and marketing. The introduction of the riddling rack by Madame Cliquot, a technique to remove the yeast sediment from the bottles, allowed for greater clarity and consistency in champagne. This innovation became a standard practice in champagne production. In the late 19th century, the development of the dosage, a mixture of wine and sugar added to adjust the sweetness of the champagne, allowed for a wide range of champagne styles, from brut very dry to doux very sweet. This adaptability made champagne appealing to a broader range of palates. Champagne and the arts. Champagne has not only made its mark in the world of wine but has also played a significant role in art and culture. Artists, writers, and musicians have been inspired by the elegance and glamour of champagne. The Impressionist painter Edouard Manet featured champagne in his artwork, emphasizing its social and cultural significance in 19th century Paris. The effervescence of champagne and the bubbles it creates have been depicted in numerous works of art, capturing the spirit of celebration and indulgence. Champagne has also found a place in literature and film. Countless novels, poems, and films have celebrated the drink, using it as a symbol of luxury, romance, and celebration. From F. Scott Fitzgerald's The Great Gatsby to classic Hollywood films, champagne has been a recurring motif. The global champagne industry. As champagne's popularity continued to grow, the region faced challenges in preserving its unique identity and production methods. In 1891, the Champagne Appellation d'Origine Contrôlée (AOC) was established to protect the authenticity of champagne production. The Champagne AOC imposes strict regulations on winemaking within the region. These regulations govern factors such as the grape varieties that can be used, the methods of production, and the geographical boundaries within which champagne can be made. These rules have been essential in maintaining the integrity and quality of champagne. Modern champagne trends. In the 20th and 21st centuries, champagne continued to adapt to changing tastes and preferences. While the classic champagne houses maintain their traditional techniques, they also experiment with new methods and styles. The rise of biodynamic and organic farming practices has also made its way into champagne production. Some winemakers have embraced sustainable and environmentally friendly methods in the vineyards. Thank you for watching, and we hope you found this video informative. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Till next time, stay strong and stay connected. Love you.